Hello everybody, we're going to go flying today, and this is going to be the first test of a emergency landing awareness overlay that we added to ForeFlight. So we're going to go up, we're going to do some simulated emergency procedures, and we're going to see if this layer, just how close it matches reality if we happen to have some sort of emergency procedure in low visibility, whether it's at night or if you're flying an IMC and you had an engine out, you need to do something. So come along, that's what we're going to do today. Got a special assistant today, we got Ella over here on the camera. Thanks, Ella.
Welcome to Leesburg, DC Special Flight Rules Area. Procedures are in effect. VFR aircraft check squawk 1226. Noise abatement guidelines request no touch and goes before 7 a.m. or after 10 p.m. Noise sensitive area north of field. Runway 17 is the calm wind runway.
Okay, so we're heading off to the west here from the Leesburg airport, and like I said, we want to test this layer called the GlideScope layer. And really it's about what is the terrain, what's the land cover like underneath me. If I have to have an engine failure and I need to put the airplane in and down somewhere, I'd much rather have it in an open field than into some trees. So it's all great during the day where you can see outside, but if you're at night or in the clouds, then want to get us all the resources we can so that we can make a good decision. Let's say we're going to simulate we're in IMC and the clouds are only 300-400 feet above the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our layer
3249 Potomac approach. Welcome to Dallas.
And see if that will help us with our decision making. So on the map right now, we're kind of coming up to an area where there's some trees, some forest, the red area. And what we're going to do is we're going to simulate. All right, we're right over the area with the red. Where are we going to go? What's going to happen? So in this case, if I'm flying, I'll be thinking about where these areas are at. So we're going to simulate as if right now we had some sort of engine issues. And we go through all of our normal engine failure procedures, so airspeed, best place to land, checklist. So let's of this, we want to test out where we're at. So I'm looking at my map here, and I'm seeing off to my left some open land.
I just want to confirm, you just want to do your flight plan, correct?
So I'm going to go ahead and start that turn out there. I'm simulating as if I can't even see outside at all, but I know that on my map there's some green areas out there. And let's see if this matches reality. Okay, so not too bad. If you see here, I'm gonna go ahead and start climbing up. There were some open fields right there that I was seeing on the green. And that would have been a whole lot better than just going straight into the trees. So that was my first time trying out this layer in a simulated failure.
Go ahead and climb and maintain 5,000, please.
In a real airplane here. And I think what I noticed was, this isn't necessarily going to tell you the perfect open field. Like there may be some lot lines or some tree lines there. But what I do notice is it got me pointed to the areas that had the open fields, which is nice. We're going to simulate it one more time. Again, we're flying along here, and we're just going to try our best to get to the most open area just by using the map. Simulate as if we had some sort of engine problem, and that's where I'm saying, all right, I'm looking at my map. Looks like there's some open fields to my left, and so I'm just going to kind of start heading over there to my left. Kind of circle around this area. It looks like almost right under me is a field, but I like this spot over here. It looks pretty open, so let's see how that looks. The challenge really is knowing your glide distance. So this glide ring does help a little bit. Kind of tell me where we're at. I think what I'll do is I'm going to do kind of a right 360. Because I know my glide ring is still good. I'm just going to set myself up for one of these green areas. I was going to line up with this red spot, and sure enough, out the front, I do have fields here.
Just expect runway 19 center to remain on there, right?
And it lines up with the green that I'm seeing on my chart. This does show it's pretty close, right? It's not foolproof, but it's a whole lot better than just a bunch of trees. Tower, Skyline 287 Romeo, 3 miles out for right base, 17.
Skyline 71 Romeo, wind 2104, runway 17 clear, 2 land.
Clear to land, runway 17, Skyline 287 Romeo.
Skyline 71 Romeo, taxi Alpha to park.
Alpha to parking, 7 Romeo, see you.